Hi friends, this is Douglas Domani, vice-director of Institutes for the Achievement of Human Potential. I am very happy that Mr. Doman said yes when I asked him about small interview for Russian-speaking parents about plans institutes in Russia. Douglas, you worked in Russia approximately 1 year or more.
Yeah, a little bit more.
And your opinion about our parents, about our family, about our brand children, and what do you want to in future in our country?
Well, the Institute's professional staff has really fallen in love with our families from the CIS countries. And because they have now, of course, there are Russian families like you who are English speaking who have been doing the program for years. So there are the English speaking Russians who we've known for many years. They were the pioneers, and now they are veterans on the program. And then there are Russian speaking families now that everything is being translated into Russian. And all the families from the CIS have the reputation of being hardworking and sincere families that care about one thing, which is results, and all we care about is results.
Douglas, your what to do course, my opinion, is very popular in Russia. You did this course twice, and every time more than 100 parents take part in this course. Maybe this is a good idea if you will think about branch in Russia.
Well, we have been thinking about a branch in Russia for more than a year. And of course, you know, our good friends at the Island of Hope in Moscow, this is a partnering relationship between a nonprofit organization in Moscow and a nonprofit organization in the United States. And it is really a wonderful marriage. And of course, we could not have done the What to Do About Your Brain and Your Child course if the Island of Hope had not translated and then professionally dubbed the entire course. So I have proposed to our good friends that we need a nonprofit organization in Russia. Probably Moscow is the best because it's easiest for families from the CIS countries to come to Moscow. And this nonprofit organization is very important because we need to bring Russian people to Philadelphia to train them to be part of our international staff. And if we have an international staff of Russian-speaking people, it's much easier, obviously, without translation. It saves a lot of time, although we do have a wonderful team of translators here in Philadelphia and in Italy, but with Russian-speaking international staff, then they can come to Philadelphia to train, and then they can, of course, come to Russia to do courses, and eventually the dream is to see children.
Douglas, maybe now different people say our interview, and they listen about your opinion about international team, and maybe people say, I want to be in your international team. Maybe you can give these people advice?
Yes, absolutely. Well, the requirements in order to get a visa is that they need to have a university degree and at least beginner's English, because all the training is done in English. And our experience with Russian-speaking people is that they learn very fast English, so I would not worry about English because you will learn English quickly. You are welcome to contact me at vice-director@ihp.org if you're interested in joining our staff. And of course, you're welcome to call me here at the Institutes in Philadelphia or at the Institutes in Italy. The issue, though, is to get a proper visa for people to come back and forth, we have to have a nonprofit organization in Russia where we can transfer our staff to the headquarters in Philadelphia and back and forth. That is really the dream that we need to have. And I would like to add that we're coming back in October again to Moscow for the What to Do course, and for the first time we're going to do the second lecture series, and this has now been translated into Russian and will permit families who've already taken the course to go to the next level with a physical, intellectual, and physiological program.
Mr. Doman, your recommendation for Russian parents who have brain injured children?
Oh, well, it is your love that is your strength and your power. So get educated in terms of reading their books, which are gradually being translated into Russian. Get all the information you can about us. There's now Mr. Trunov's book as well, our first parents' book in Russian. And of course, contact us and we will do our very best to help you.
Mr. Doman, thank you for your interview, for your time. I was very happy to be with you here. Thank you very much.
Well, and I do want to add, because our relationship is for many years, that there are now dozens and dozens of victories that Mr. Trunov and his family share in, because people learned about our work through you and your family and your wonderful wife.
With your help, thank you very much.